Hey guys, how's it going? Masterbucks here, and welcome to my FIFA 15 player rating predictions video for the Barclays Premier League most improved players. I'm going to be making videos like this over the stretch of about a week or two with the most improved and downgraded players from separate leagues. And today guys, we're going to be kicking off the series with the most improved players from the Barclays Premier League, so without further ado, let's go. And the first player that we're going to be having a look at is Daniel Sturridge. Of course, he was 80 rated at the start of FIFA 14, but then got an improvement to 82 in Ultimate Team in January. And guys, I think in FIFA 15, I would not be surprised if we see Daniel Sturridge around an 84 mark for the stellar season that he had before Suarez was able to come in due to his ban. He was absolutely killing it for Liverpool, and even when Suarez came back, he was just as good. He's been doing really well in the World Cup, so I think he definitely deserves at least 84. And now moving on to another Liverpool striker, the main man himself, Luis Suarez, who has an 88 rating in FIFA 14, but guys, in FIFA 15, I think he definitely deserves to have a 90 rating, and I expect him to at least get 90 compared to all the other players in the game. It's just ridiculous what this guy's able to do. He's been killing it for Liverpool. He's been killing it for Uruguay in the World Cup. He's just the best striker in the world right now. I'm not talking about guys like Ronaldo who are wingers and stuff like that. Guys like out of, you know, your Messis and your Ibrahimovic's. I swear to God, I think Suarez is the best one. And this is coming from a pretty big Messi fan. But yeah, guys, Luis Suarez, a 90 rating. I think it's a pretty good no-brainer. On to the next one, and it is another Liverpool player. It is the man himself, Steven Gerrard, who, yes, is getting quite old, and you wouldn't normally think EA would give improvements to older players in the game. It's quite a rarity, but I think given the season that Gerrard had, he definitely deserves an improvement. He was 83 rated at the start of FIFA 13, and I think he should be 84 rated, or I expect him to be 84 rated at the start of FIFA 15. He does get a bit of a pace downgrade, but that's only because he's coming with old age. Yeah, I really do think that EA may make a little bit of a special sort of a case when it comes to Gerrard and give him a 1 overall boost. Now moving on to another first non-Liverpool player in the video, and this is Yaya Toure. 86 rated at the start of FIFA 14, and he didn't actually get an improvement in January, which I thought was a little bit odd, but he has had an unbelievable season so far, guys, for a midfielder, being one of the league's top goal scorers last season, and it's just been an overall tank and beast and monster. There are so many adjectives I could call this guy. I'd be sitting here for ages. We'd spend way too much time on the video. But yes, Yaya Toure absolutely deserves an improvement, and he will be one of the best cards in FIFA 15 when it drops. I expect him to be 88 rated with stats all 80 rated or higher. This card will go for tons. Next up on the list is Adnan Januzaj, who of course had a breakout debut season with Manchester United. He played tons of games under David Moyes, and he went from being a bronze player at the start of FIFA 14 to being a silver at the end of it, and I would be very surprised if he isn't at least a gold in FIFA 15. Then again, we're not too sure how much playing time Januzaj is going to get under Louis van Gaal, but I will be very shocked if he isn't at least a gold at the start of FIFA 15, so I've given him a 75 rating. Next up is a recent transfer, which I think it's pretty much confirmed, so we can play it safe and say Diego Costa will be in the Premier League next season. After a stellar, incredible season with Atletico Madrid, he got an 84 rating at the end of FIFA 14, and I expect him to be at least 85 rated, so I'm giving him an 85 rating prediction for FIFA 15 when he goes to Chelsea. I know that he hasn't been terrific in his most recent games, especially at the World Cup, and not to mention the Champions League final, but I'm thinking that his injury that he picked up may have been the cause for his not so great performances, but hopefully in the amount of time between the end of the World Cup and the start of the Premier League, he should be able to bounce back and get back to his normal self, and if that is the case, he definitely warrants an 85 overall. Now moving on to another Liverpool player, and this is Raheem Sterling. 77 rated at the end of FIFA 14, and guys, I think 79 is more than fair for a rating for him in FIFA 15. To be honest, guys, I nearly gave him an 80 predicted rating, but I think it'd either be 79 or 80, and it was a bit of a flip of the coin. I played it safe and going with 79, but if he did get 80, you wouldn't hear any arguments from me. I think it would be absolutely warranted. He gets a bit of a pace increase as well as a general increase to all of his other stats for just having a fantastic end of the season and for doing some pretty good stuff for England in the World Cup too. The next player is Romelu Lukaku, who loaned away from Everton had a fantastic season for them. It's weird, whenever Lukaku gets loaned away from Chelsea, he has a fantastic season. Whenever he goes back to Chelsea, whatever games he plays for them, he seems to play like crap. But Romelu Lukaku, again, after the fantastic season he had for Everton, I think he gets a 1 overall increase. I was thinking 82, but I don't think that would be fair for Lukaku, so I've given him an 81 predicted rating. It'll just be a matter of if he actually is going to be at Chelsea for the start of FIFA 15. Now moving on to another player that had a very good season last year, and that is Adam Lallana. The Southampton English midfielder finished up with 79 for his overall at the end of FIFA 14, and I think at the start of FIFA 15 he will get at least a 1 overall boost, but we can definitely see him in the 80s for FIFA 15, so I have given him an 80 rating. Another improvement, ladies and gentlemen, goes to the Arsenal midfielder and Welsh goal-scoring legend, that is Aaron Ramsey. He had a big increase midway through FIFA 14, being boosted up to 81 for his overall and still a non-rare card, and at the start of FIFA 15 I'm predicting that he will have an 83 rating and at least a rare card for Arsenal. And considering the amount of goals he scored earlier in the season and then coming back from his injury and still being able to score goals, I've now given his shooting at least in the 80s. Now moving on to another Englishman from Southampton, we're going to go with the left back, the young gun left back Luke Shaw. 73 rated at the end of FIFA 14, I predicted that he will go gold in FIFA 15 and get a 76 rating. Whether he will be playing for Southampton or Manchester United in FIFA 15 is yet to be seen, but either way, a 76 rating is definitely fair, especially for a player of his age. Moving on to another fullback now, and we're going to go with one of the best players for Chelsea last season, and that is Cesar Azpilicueta. A non-rare 77 card at the end of FIFA 14, I predict that he will get a 3 overall boost and crack 80 when he gets to FIFA 15. He had that good a season for Chelsea, guys. He of course picked up a team of the season. He was absolutely solid for them and definitely deserves his rating. And the final prediction of the video, guys, is another fullback for Everton, the 76 rated Seamus Coleman. He is of course a non-rare 76 rated player in the end of FIFA 14 who did pick up a team of the season for, again, being one of the best fullbacks, at least the best right back in the Premier League last season. And given the amount of people that agree with that statement, there's a lot of them, I've given Coleman an 80 rated for my prediction for him for FIFA 15. But guys, that ends my FIFA 15 player rating predictions video for the most improved players from the Barclays Premier League. I'll be out with another player rating predictions video for the most downgraded players from the Barclays Premier League. If you have any players that you want to feature in that video, then leave them in the comment section below. And if you agree or disagree with any of the ratings that I've given these players, then again, leave them in the comment section down below. But thank you again for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video. I appreciate the support, and subscribe. And that's it for me. Peace out, and I'll catch you later. Bye bye.